Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm sharing all of my May favorites. I have some skincare, I have some makeup items of course, and these are things that I've really been enjoying for the entire month. So let's get right into it, but don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. Alright, so for the first product that I've really been enjoying for the month of May is a new launch by Drunk Elephant, and this is the Wonderwild Miracle Butter. So this is your salve. This is perfect for those that have dry, flaky, cracked, irritated skin. If you don't have any of these things, honestly, I wouldn't bother picking this up because you really wouldn't need it. Although this is great to apply to your heels, and a lot of us have dry, cracked heels, especially during the summer months. I don't know what it is. I have dry, cracked heels 365 days out of the year, but it tends to be the worst in the summer when I'm wearing sandals and I'm wearing different types of shoes like that. I get dry heels like you wouldn't believe. So this is actually amazing to use after you get out of the shower or before you go to bed to really heal your heels, to really repair the heels, and to really help to bring in that moisture that the heels are lacking. So this is wonderful to apply all over the body, including your hands, your cuticles, your lips, your face, anywhere where is dry and flaky and cracked. This is amazing. So this is full of different types of oils. We have shea butter in here as well. We have marula butter, meadow foam oil, and this is actually lovely to apply on top of your moisturizer for that added hydration and to really repair the skin. Like I said, this isn't something that I would recommend to apply before your sunscreen or even your makeup, because this isn't going to sit nicely underneath those types of products. I believe that you would experience pilling. It is a thick type of product and it can be a little bit greasy as well. So I wouldn't recommend using this for daytime on your face, but anywhere on the body, you could totally use this during the day. But if you plan on wearing a body sunscreen, I'm not sure how that's going to sit on top of this. So this might be a nighttime thing that you may want to resort to, especially if you need something like this, but I actually quite like it. And I will show you how thick this is. It really is a true salve. It's really thick, and when you rub this into the skin, it spreads nice, but it does sit on top of the skin for a while before it absorbs. Again, it's very thick and it can be very greasy, but I really like that when you need it. I love that greasiness when your skin is super dry. So I've been loving this. The next product is by DRMTLGY, and this is one of their newest launches, and this is the Water Cream Moisturizer. I did talk about this recently in one of my videos, and I love it. This is perfect for all skin types, but if you have oily combination skin, you are going to really enjoy this because it's very lightweight, it's not heavy or greasy or sticky on the skin, and it sits nice underneath sunscreen and makeup. And when you have oily combination skin, sometimes it's nice to use these types of water creams because of how lightweight they are, and they're great options to resort to. But if you have dry, normal, sensitive skin, you will also really enjoy this as well because it's quite gentle, and again, it's very moisturizing on the skin. So this has glycerin, this has shea butter, this has ginger root extract, there's aloe in here as well. You're getting 111 mils of product as well, and I cannot recommend this enough. This has really been nice in my morning skincare routine. I don't use this at night. I will grab for this once in a while in my morning routine for those humid days when the days are a little bit warmer. And I also have a discount code for you guys on all DRMTLGY products. I always leave it in my description box below, but in case you didn't know, you can get 20% off any DRMTLGY product with my discount code MISSASH. So again, I will leave that below for you in my description box. The next product is by REFY. Now, I've been trying to get my hands on this for quite some time, and every time I went online, it would usually always be sold out, as well as my local Sephora. Now, recently, I did go to my local Sephora, and it was sitting there, and I couldn't believe it. So, of course, I had to pick it up, and this is in the shade Rosewood, and I'm wearing it today, and it's a beautiful color. I think that this shade would look good on so many skin tones, but to be honest with you, I actually wanted to pick up the lighter shade than Rosewood. So there's a light pinky color, and then it goes to Rosewood, and then of course the other shades after that are a little bit deeper. And so I went with Rosewood because of course that's all they had at my local Sephora, and I'm really glad that I picked it up. because I think it's really beautiful. So anyways, let me get to the product here. So one end is the lip liner. So of course you would line your lips. You can fill in your lips with this shade as well. And the other end of it is the lip setter. So it looks like this, and it's a brush. So once you have applied the lip liner and you've filled in your lips with the lip liner, you apply the lip setter all over your lips to set it. And once you do that, your lip liner and your lips do not budge for the entire day. My lips will look like this from the time I apply it to the time I decide to take off my makeup. This stays in place all day. And I've been looking for a product like this, and I'm so glad that there's something like this now out there, because there's nothing worse than reapplying our lip liners and our lip products constantly throughout the day. So I've been just applying the lip liner to my lips, and that's it, along with this on top. And it doesn't budge. Now I have tried applying this lip liner all over my lips and then applying a separate lipstick on top, then applying the lip setter, and it still works. My lips don't budge and it stays in place all day. So this is perfect if you have a special occasion to go to, or you're somebody that has to go to work and you don't want to reapply your lip products all the time. This will be great to pick up. Now, this doesn't necessarily leave your lips super shiny. So if you do like that look, then you may want to pick up the lip gloss. So this one is just clear, and I do like to apply this on top to give it that shine, because I am somebody that does like a little bit of that sheen to my lips. So this is perfect. It's quite moisturizing as well. But again, you don't need this. You can use whatever lip gloss that you have. But I will tell you that once you apply the lip setter all over the lips, let it dry for a few minutes, and then grab your finger and start working it into your lips a little bit, because once you apply the lip setter and let's say you just leave it, your lips might turn a little bit white. It might look a little bit not chalky, but you might have a little bit of white areas on your lips. So to prevent that, work it in with your finger after a couple of minutes, and once you do that, your lips are great for the remainder of the day. I've also really been enjoying the ILIA See Beyond Triple Serum SPF 40. This is one of their newest launches, and I did review this recently and shared a first impressions. And I also compared this to the ILIA Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. So if you haven't seen that video, I will leave it below for you, as well as up here. Now, I've had time to really play with this and test it out, and I think this is a lovely product, especially if you want to simplify your skincare routine. If you're someone that really loves your vitamin C that you're using, you really love your separate sunscreens and the other types of serums that you may be using, then you don't need to go out and purchase this. It wouldn't be necessary to do that. But if you're someone that really wants to tone down on your skincare products and you just want one product that does it all, this would be the go-to for sure, because this contains 10% L-ascorbic acid, which is your vitamin C, 2% niacinamide, there's allantonin, there's squalene, and this also contains an SPF 40, completely mineral, with a zinc oxide of 10%. This also has a slight tint to it as well, and there are 3 tones to pick from. So I have tone 1, and then of course there's tone 2 and tone 3 being the deepest shade. Now this isn't going to give you a ton of coverage, but it's enough to disguise that white cast. It's enough to slightly disguise any redness that you might have, but if you have a lot of imperfections and dark spots, this is very, very sheer. This isn't going to cover up that at all. But in that video where I shared my first impressions with this, I did show you how I like to apply concealer with it and blush with a little bit of mascara, and it creates that perfect no makeup look. It looks very natural and subtle, and I like days like that. So that's why I really like this, and I think, again, if you are somebody that wants to tone down on your routine and you just want one product, all you would need to do is just cleanse your face and use this in your morning routine. This wouldn't be something that I would recommend for your evening routine, because of course it contains a sunscreen, there's a slight tint to it, and you don't need that for nighttime, but this is great for the morning, and I really like it. The next product is by L'Oreal, and this is actually their Revitalift Under Eye Serum. So this contains a 2.5% hyaluronic acid plus caffeine, and this is great for those that have puffiness, that have dark circles, and you need something to slightly help with plumpness. So maybe it helps to plump up some of those fine lines that you might have underneath your eyes and to really hydrate them as well. So this is something that you can apply before an eye cream, or if you're somebody that doesn't use an eye cream, then you'd want to apply this before you apply your face moisturizer underneath the eyes. And I actually quite like this. I really do. This isn't something that I grab for every day because, of course, I still love my anti-aging eye serums, but this is really nice if you're having one of those mornings where you're super puffy and your under eyes just need a little bit of hydration and plumpness. This might be something that you may want to consider purchasing. So this has a really nice applicator, and it helps to depuff and to have that cooling sensation when you're applying it to your under eyes. And then of course just grab your finger and tap in the rest of the product into your skin. I actually like to keep this in my fridge until I want to use it, and this helps to depuff even more. So it's a great drugstore product for those that need something like this. And of course you can always apply your eye cream on top, like I said, because this isn't hydrating enough on its own. I still feel like you need to put some sort of a cream on top of this, especially in your morning routine before your makeup or, let's say, your sunscreen. I've also really been enjoying the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush. I love those cream liquid blushes. I find that they wear for a long period of time without having to reapply throughout the day. They can look natural and you don't get that powdery look like you do with powdered blushes. So this one is beautiful, and this one does wear for a long period of time. A little bit goes a long way. I do find that this is pigmented, but it's also buildable at the same time. And this is also a skin-like finish. So it's not too glowy, it's not too dewy, but it looks skin-like. So if there's days where you don't want that super dewy, glowy complexion, then at least you know that this is a natural finish, which is nice. This is also a 15 ml product, so this is going to last you a fairly long time because of course you only need a little bit. And I do like to apply this with a dense makeup brush, but I also like to apply this one with my fingertips as well. So I have this one on today, and this is in the shade Southbound, which is a peachy pink. And so I feel like this looks really natural on my fair skin. I think that this shade would look good on so many skin tones, to be honest with you. And it just creates that natural flush look. So I am completely obsessed with this. And the last product that I'm going to be sharing for the month of May is by SAIE, and this is the Glowy Super Gel. And this is something that I've been incorporating a lot in my makeup routine. So I like to mix this in with my foundation or CC cream, or you can apply this all over your face prior to your foundation. You can mix this in with your skincare, like your moisturizer, or you can use this as that added highlight on tops of the cheekbones. I also think that this would be a beautiful product to apply to your chest and collarbone, and even going down your shoulders if you're wearing a strapless dress and you have somewhere special to go. It just adds that nice glow to the skin, and this is really beautiful. It also contains a lot of great ingredients like rosehip seed oil, there is papaya oil, and there's a vitamin C derivative as well. I do have the mini size, but I will be purchasing the larger size once this is done because I feel like I'm gravitating towards this a lot, and so I'm going to go through this really quickly. And it does have that nice gel texture, but I've never experienced peeling with this whatsoever, and it's also quite moisturizing as well. So those are all of the products that I've been enjoying for the month of May. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and that you found it helpful, and hopefully I was able to introduce you to some new beauty things today. Let me know if there's anything in this video that you're going to be picking up to try. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below, and of course I will link everything that I shared, including the DRMTLGY discount code, below for your reference. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and of course I will see you all in the next one. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye guys.